I first started singing when I was about 5 years old, and it was my great-grandpa actually who inspired me. He would grab his guitar and he would bring me out into the living room, and I remember the first song, it was "You Are My Sunshine," and so he would gather me and we would just sing, and ever since then I've just been singing. My favorite musical artist definitely was Mariah Carey. I used to go and grab a fan and I would set it out in front of me and I would let my hair down and I would like start singing and like let my hair blow. I really thought I was Mariah Carey, like really did. The greatest part I would say was the time I had to move from Tampa, Florida to Mississippi. And it was because of the military, so it was a tough time. It wasn't really my choice, and so I came there right after Hurricane Katrina had passed, and it was very hard. I remember it was a time, where I went through a lot of depression. I went through a lot of suicidal thoughts, suicidal attempts, and I just realized in that time that, there had to be more to life. There had to be more, that I was living for, and it made me realize that there was more for me, and it was that time that, really I believe impacted me on who I am today. It had to be the place that, your secret time with God, your time set apart with Him, the intimacy, the fellowship that you have with Him. Definitely, you'd have to be able to first lead worship in those moments before you could ever step on a stage and try to lead, a whole congregation or anyone else in the room. And so I would say definitely, your intimacy with God and the time that you spend with Him. Being in community is so important because I know exactly what it's like to not have community. What it's like to be by yourself, what it's like to feel alone. It taught me all of those things. It taught me great relationships, it taught me character, it taught me how to be, surrounded by people, that it was okay to let my walls down, it was okay to be vulnerable, it was okay to let people in. So that's why I feel that, community is so important, because relationships are important, and relationships are important to God, and so they should be important to us. I would say probably loyal. Yeah, loyal, dependable, I would ask God if my whole entire family would be saved. And all of us functioning and doing what we're supposed to do, or whatever it is that He called us to do, I would ask Him that.